Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Grizzly Beer Reviews. Today we are looking at a Dogfish head beer, and this is one of their year-rounds. It's the Raison d'Etre, and I've never tried it. Always been sort of interested in it. I just was in a beer store the other day and felt bad walking out without buying anything, so I just bought something that I never tried before. So we'll see how it goes. Dogfish Head is always just sort of hit and miss with me. They have some really awesome beers, but then they also have some beers that I would just never drink again. So we'll see how this one does. Not a lot of good reviews on Beer Advocate. Well, it's pretty, that's for sure. That's a really nice, pretty head. Super thick. Real hazy, dark, kind of, well, I guess, you know, the bottle says mahogany, so I'll just go along with that and say mahogany. A really dark mahogany, amberish, super hazy brown. And I say this is like a Belgian brown, Belgian strong dark ale, brewed with beet sugars and green raisins, whatever green raisins are. I mean, it smells pretty nice. There's some really sweet, is that like, it's really raisiny smelling actually. There's a lot of raisin in the nose. Grapey. But then there's also the deeper, darker smells, some caramel and nice toasty malt. It smells pretty good actually. It smells refreshing, and it's actually, you know, making my mouth water. You know, I really want to taste it. A little bit of a winey, vinous kind of smell to it. So far, it's not terrible. I'm enjoying that smell, and it's a good-looking beer for sure. We'll see how it tastes. It's interesting. It's kind of sour. Okay, so immediately you get some almost kind of sour flavors of of the white, whatever, green grapes. They're kind of hit in the middle of your tongue, roof of your mouth. They're sweet, sort of dry, very vinous wine type tastes. So, I mean, there is like kind of a sour tart taste there for sure. And then in the back of the mouth, kind of an after flavor, are some roastier, toastier, caramely malts, toffee malts. They're actually quite nice. This was bottled in May, so it's December now, going on 7 months old. And so I don't know what this is fresh. I don't know how it develops. I mean, it's over 8% alcohol, so it's got to be, you know, got to be able to hold up the time. It doesn't taste off at all. Right now, what I'm thinking is that there's a lot of good things in here, but they're not really connecting. So, like right now, I'd still have a bit of a sweet, tart kind of flavor at the front of my tongue that's just kind of lingering, and then there's also this background flavor of the toffee, toasty malts. And although I think those could work really well together, they're not necessarily blending perfectly in this beer. It's not like the best, not the most well balanced beer that I've tasted. Now, I wouldn't say that it's a terrible beer. I mean, I think it's that big sour fruitiness is kind of refreshing to me. But at the same time, my mind's kind of like, whoa, what's going on my palate, you know? So, yeah, I'm kind of torn over this beer, because, like, part of me wants to like it and part of me doesn't want to like it, you know? There's good things and there's bad things, and I'll appreciate the good things. I'll look at the good things. But that's really all I can say about it. It's a very interesting beer. If you've never tried it, I say it's definitely worth trying, just to like try and get your brain wrapped around all the things that are going on in your mouth. So, anyways, that is the Raison d'etre, however you say it, by Dogfish Head. It's a year-round brew, 8% alcohol, brewed with Belgian beet sugars and green raisins, and a sense of purpose. So, thank you for coming back to another episode of Grizzly Beer Reviews. This has been an okay beer.